One of my friends who's one of the top location managers in Quebec, he handles these huge projects for the film industry, film, commercials, etc. One thing he said to me once was very interesting. He said, 90% of my job is just showing up on time. And that's so true in any business and in life. Whether you're freelancing, whether you're working for somebody, show up on time. That just doesn't mean only showing up on time. It also means saying what you say, but doing what you say. So don't promise you're going to deliver in 3 weeks and then deliver in 6 weeks. You got to work hard to make sure that in your estimates that you hit those milestones as you promise. So one of the tricks is to overestimate the amount of time it's going to take you to do something. So let's say you figure it's going to take you a month to complete a project. Tell your client it's going to take you 2 months. So if you get it done in a month, fantastic. You get it done in a month. If you get it done in a month and a half, you're still safe because you're still early. Whatever you do, don't say you're going to get it done in June and have to deliver in August. Yes, also, when it comes to meeting with clients, be on time because people are going to make judgments about whether or not you're worth dealing with based on simple things like just showing up on time. So if you have a meeting for 1 o'clock, show up at the meeting, plan to be there at least a half an hour before. So what I would do, if I had a meeting at 1, I would plan to be there at 12, 12:15, and I would just sit in the car until 10 to 1. And then I would go to the office and get into the meeting. You don't want to show up too early because people don't want you to show up early. But at the same time, you don't want to be late. So whether you're sitting at the office or at home, waiting to leave to get there, or you're sitting in the parking lot of your client's place of work, it's the same thing. But at least when you're in the parking lot, you're going to get there on time. So show up on time is such an important thing. If you have to break an appointment, you better do it well in advance, not in the last minute. And don't do it multiple times because every time you do it, you're in a bad situation, especially the first time. If you miss the first meeting, you blow off the client, then you're going to be in trouble because they're not going to trust you. If after you've built some goodwill, you've been working with them for a while, you've shown up on time, you've delivered, you write good code, you're easy to deal with, yes, you have more latitude in terms of not being able to make a meeting or being 5-10 minutes late here and there. But I'm telling you, showing up on time, delivering on time, and not being late basically is a huge thing in terms of how people would judge you. And it's a part of building your reputation. Being the dependable person is such an important thing. It's kind of an extension of what one of my mentors told me a long time ago. He said he would rather have a moderately skilled employee working with him who was easy to get along with and dependable than the hotshot genius who was a jerk and not dependable. And this is true. This is true. So not necessarily directly related to software development as a general life tip, but if you follow this one rule, it's going to go a long way to making you far more successful than the developers who don't follow this rule. Show up on time.